Libra, hello, my beautiful people. I hope that you're doing amazing. Welcome to your reading for 15 June till 15 July with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. This is a general reading for money and career for Libra, those dealing with Libra. I do apologize for the poor visual quality. There is some renovations that are being done to the house in the morning, so this is like the middle of the night, and I just sort of set this up very quickly. Otherwise, I'm not going to get to your reading this week. So welcome. I hope that you're doing great. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. And if something in the reading comes across that really resonates with your heart, then I want you to go ahead, beautiful Libra, and claim it for yourself by placing your hand on your heart, taking a nice deep breath, and say yes to it. I have let the sorry, sorry. It's like 4 a.m. I have lit a red candle for you. I've been very strongly inspired by Source to do that for you. Let me grab the cards while I do that. And even though we're speaking about money and career, so I wanted to maybe light like a yellow candle to bring happiness into your life and success and joy, or maybe a green one for abundance and prosperity and success. Source said to me, light a red one. So it's very much about igniting your passion, and oh, that's so beautiful. The light might not be at the brightest, but the light is shining brightly for you. There is one thing for sure, my beautiful Libras. The light is shining brightly for you. If any of you are interested in learning card readings, and you can always check out the links for my courses down below in the description. I'm also currently working on an advanced tarot reading course, which is so exciting. And in order to be set up for that, you can check out the course that I currently have. That's a powerful foundation for it. So past influences in your life, what has brought you towards where you currently are, Libra, in your career with money? We've got the Tower, so there was a huge turning point there that took place for you at a time. The Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Okay, I get this. 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 So, sorry. It seems like at some point everything just sort of fell through the cracks, no matter how hard you tried. So it seems that for many of you, Libra, there was like an established career or something that you really went for. There's a certain way that you saw your life working out. Sorry, let me just have a bit of water. You saw your life working out in a certain way. Like this is the plan, this is the future. My apologies, please. Thank you. And then things just sort of fell apart. And there was nothing like ceremonious about this either. It was actually quite a sucky sort of situation, or it might have been a succession of situations, which is also a little bit of a challenge sometimes, in the way that things can unfold and pan out and things like that. But then I see that you started to work on on something new, on a different path. It seems like I wouldn't say that the first things that you did or the previous parts in career that you did were wrong, but it seems like where you are now is more sort of like definitive of who you are. Okay, it seems like you really started to work there on, carving a new path for you, expressing yourself in new ways and in different ways. And I can see that it took a lot of courage. That is one thing for sure. It took a lot of courage to do that. And in many ways, you started to overcompensate. So we're going to clarify and we're going to have a look at that. Before we get to that, I also want you to know that for that one burning question that you have, we're going to draw you a oracle card there from the angels at the end of your reading. So maybe just bear that one burning question in mind. But some of you were definitely overcompensating, really trying to make it work. And it's interesting because I get that for many of you, it's almost like, well, this is what I've been doing all my life, or this is what I aspired to all of my life. And now it just seems like that is not going to work. What am I supposed to do now? You are supposed to go on a beautiful, beautiful new path. Or at least that's what's available in energy, the Fool, the Star, the Page of Cups. So brand new beginnings for you, my beautiful, beautiful Libra. Brand new beginnings, new things, new horizons. That's basically it. New horizons for you here. New ways of looking at life, new possibilities. I think that is really the best way to really put it for you. Beautiful new possibilities that are presenting themselves to you in your current space. And I know that you can be a very deep thinker sometimes, Libra, and you really want to sort of like mull everything over and contemplate and recontemplate them. And I mean, if that's who you are, that's who you are. But I also see that for some of you, it's like you like just make a decision. It's almost like that, you know, just make a decision and everything will work out fine for you, because there is a beautiful space here that you might be thinking to yourself, well, should I do this or should I do that, you know, that sort of thing, which is best, which is better, which should I steer clear from, that sort of thing. And spirit want to let you know, beautiful Libra, that what is more required here for you is to commit to a new beginning. Okay, commit to a new beginning, even if you don't know what it is, even if you're a little bit scared, even if you're afraid, you want to commit to a new beginning, to the possibility of a new beginning, because as you do, things work out for you, whichever way you take it. All right, and also I can see here, quite interestingly enough, because this came up for everybody in their readings, and I can see now why I was inspired to light a red candle, which is more about love. I see someone's heart really opening towards you, really wanting to share your successes in life with you, and wanting to be with you, and wanting you to shine as brightly, you know, as you need to shine. Okay, let's clarify for you. Let's clarify for you those recent past influences, what has brought you towards where you are, because it's quite a rocky start, but then things are very solid right now, which is fantastic. Okay, let's see for you what is it you need to know. For those of you that are interested in learning card readings, you can check out the links for my courses in the description. I'm currently working on an advanced tarot reading course, which is so exciting for me. And you would need to have quite a good base understanding of tarot in order to be able to, you know, to use it. And if you don't and you are interested in getting it, then you can maybe check out my tarot course down below. It will give you just that. All right, look at how perfect this is. The Hermit energy, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Sun energy. You were tired. You were, um, you know, we do a certain career and we're very happy at it, and very good at it and very happy in it, and it goes really, really well. But then sometimes it's almost like it begins to corrupt us all, you know. It makes you lose sight of yourself and the reality of life, and your own potential and possibility and things like that, and then it begins to go south. So I can see that for some of you it's almost like you were maybe defined by your career and what you were doing, and then you realize you had to move on from there. You had to, um, I would say in a way, almost like follow your heart and follow your soul. And for many of you were like, whoa, 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 I thought I was following my heart. I thought I was following my soul. What are you talking about? And you know, this is something that happens quite often with spiritual ascension, going to the next level, because I can see that as a soul having a human being experience, you have expanded here tremendously. You have really, really changed tremendously. And when you look back now, and I feel that many of you already got that, but when you look back now, you really get to see how spirit, how source, how the universe has always supported you, has always been, you know, by your side. Because there could have been times when you maybe felt that you weren't supported by the universe. Um, but it's almost like you began to get the lesson of everything. So even though everything was very, very challenging, you know, again, it's a case of like, all is well that ends well, because I see that recently you really started to come back into your shine, back into your light, back into your moment, back into your potential, back into yourself. It's almost like you may have realized that just because you're opening yourself to a different flow of life doesn't mean that you are neglecting and leaving on the wayside everything else that you worked hard for. It's like you're finding ways to incorporate everything together and beginning to see the perfection in everything, which is really, really fantastic, because it does take us a while to get there. Okay, let's look at what we've got for you here in your current space and your potential. I love this current space of yours because it does speak about the power of new beginnings, about possibilities. You just don't want to be holding out on yourself. That's what you don't want to be doing. Okay, So we have got the Five of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, as well as the Six of Swords here for you. All right. So um, there are still some ties that need to be cut. I feel that for some of you, there might still maybe be some embarrassment that certain things didn't work out the way that you wanted them to. Um, to put it like this, it's fine and well to miss the good old days. There's nothing wrong with that. You can reminisce, you can miss the good old days, but just be careful that you don't try to recreate something that you don't have to cut out of your life, but you're not 100% sort of like taking it with you. You know what I mean? So, um, I don't know. Let's say you were a baker before, but now there's like something different happening. Maybe you like art, so now you're like in an art school or something like that. You know, you can, whatever tips and tricks and whatever you picked up from the baking, and maybe you know, like an acrylic class or something like that, you can bring that into the space, but don't try to turn the acrylics class into a baking class. Does it make sense? Okay. There's new starts and new beginnings, but there's also the possibility of just staying in the past and not moving on and trying to recreate the past and saying, well, this is what worked before. I do feel that it's time to move on to something new for you. Okay. And that might be the hardest thing actually, but it is time for you to move on to something new and to sort of like bury the hatchet, to let the past go, to not hold on to the past, to be mindful of the past being part of your story. Because whilst I can see that you dealt with the past and you've forgiven and you let go and you moved on, you know, and you're in the space of like very much a golden lining at the moment, which is beautiful, there is still that deeper things within that needs to be, I would say, just be revisited a little bit, you know. So if you make peace with whoever and whatever, um, maybe just revisit it just one more time, just to be 100% sure you let everything go. Because, you know, energies, emotions have a way of bringing us down in life, keeping us stuck, because it influences our beliefs about, you know, our worth and our value and our deservance and those sort of things. So just be mindful of that. All right. Now let's see what the angels have for you. Remember your one burning question, beautiful, beautiful Libras. Let's see what the angels have for you. If you go ahead and like this video, comment, share, and subscribe, trust me when I tell you that I want to appreciate it with all my heart. Okay? Let's see what the angels have for you, my beautiful, beautiful Libras. Wait. This is so incredible because Gemini got this as well. Wait. Hold on. There's more coming. There's more beautiful coming. The best is yet to come for you. Okay? So that's what I have, my beautiful, beautiful Libras. I hope that it helps. If any of you are interested in a deeper exploration of your energy potential, like your personal energy potential, you can always go ahead and book a personal reading with me. All the details on how to do that is in the description. Till next time.